Have you ever felt like the world is moving faster than you can keep up with? Maybe you've started to wonder if it's too late for new adventures or traveling to new places. It's easy to think that once we reach a certain age, our options for exploration start to narrow. But the truth is, age is just a number, and after 70, you can still have amazing, enriching travel experiences. The idea of traveling at this stage of life doesn't just have to be a dream. It's not about being reckless or taking unnecessary risks. It's about finding ways to make travel more enjoyable, safe, and practical. Many seniors are discovering that this is the best time to hit the road, explore new places, or even revisit favorite spots from the past. In this video, we'll talk about how you can safely enjoy travel in your 70s and beyond, with 6 simple but effective tips that will make your journeys not just possible, but also fun and stress-free. Whether it's a weekend getaway or a long trip abroad, I'll share practical advice that will help you feel confident, comfortable, and excited for your next adventure. So, let's dive right into the first tip. The first thing to think about when planning your trip is making sure you're in good shape for the journey. Now, I'm not saying you have to be marathon ready or hit the gym every day, but staying active is key to feeling good while traveling. One of the best ways to ensure a comfortable trip is to keep moving in your everyday life, even in small ways. You might think of walking as something we only do when we're sightseeing, but regular, gentle exercise actually boosts your energy levels, helps with flexibility, and improves circulation, making those long flights or car rides a little easier on your body. If you're not already walking regularly, start with short, easy walks around the neighborhood. It doesn't have to be strenuous. Just 20 minutes a day can work wonders, and you'll start to notice how much better your body feels. If walking is too much for you right now, try chair exercises, or even gentle yoga to help keep your joints flexible. These small steps are key to making travel more comfortable, especially when it comes to handling the physical demands of sightseeing or long stretches of sitting during travel. Now, let's talk about planning your trip itself. The second tip is to carefully consider your destination and pace. When you're planning a trip after 70, it's crucial to pick destinations that cater to your personal comfort and preferences. You might not want to go backpacking through rugged terrain anymore, and that's perfectly okay. There are so many wonderful places out there that are senior-friendly, from relaxing beach resorts to cozy, charming small towns where you can enjoy history and culture at a leisurely pace. But the key here is pacing. It's easy to get excited and plan an itinerary that's packed with activities, but that can quickly lead to exhaustion. Instead, think about scheduling breaks throughout the day, and make sure to leave room for spontaneity. There's no need to rush. Choose a destination where you can take your time, perhaps with easy walking trails or scenic drives where you don't have to hurry. Consider places that offer comfortable accommodations, especially if mobility is a concern. Being able to relax and recharge in a peaceful environment will make all the difference in making the trip enjoyable rather than overwhelming. Another great aspect of slower-paced destinations is that you get to take in the details of the place. Sometimes, the best experiences come from spending an extra hour at a local cafe or taking a walk down a quiet street. Don't feel pressure to see everything. It's about savoring the experience rather than checking off a list. So far, we've discussed staying active to ensure a comfortable journey, and picking destinations that suit your pace. Now that we've laid that foundation, let's move on to the third tip, packing smart. I'm sure you've all had those moments when you've overpacked or packed the wrong things for a trip. Nothing too terrible, but maybe you brought clothes that weren't quite right or forgot something important. After 70, packing becomes even more critical, because you want to make sure you have everything you need without carrying around heavy bags. Start by thinking about the essentials. Remember that travel light is key. You don't need to pack your entire wardrobe. Focus on bringing items that you'll actually use. Layering is always a good idea. Light jackets, sweaters, and comfortable shoes that you can easily slip on and off for airport security, or while strolling around. If you're going to a warm destination, a light scarf or hat can protect your skin from the sun without adding too much bulk. Packing smart isn't just about clothes, either. If you take any medications, make sure you have enough for the duration of your trip, plus a little extra in case of delays. Keep your medications in their original bottles to avoid confusion or issues at customs. It's also a good idea to bring a small first aid kit, band-aids, pain relievers, any personal items you might need like eye drops or a spare pair of glasses. In the next part, we'll explore even more tips, including how to manage your health while traveling, and some great travel-friendly gadgets that can make your trip even easier. But for now, just remember, with a little preparation, traveling after 70 can be a wonderful and fulfilling experience. Now that we've talked about staying active, choosing the right destinations, and packing smart, let's dive into the next step, keeping your health in check while you travel. Health concerns are something many people think about when they get older, and it's no surprise. But with a bit of planning, you can make sure your health stays in top shape during your travels. The fourth tip is to stay hydrated. It might sound simple, but staying properly hydrated is absolutely crucial, especially as we age. Our bodies tend to lose water more quickly as we get older, and dehydration can lead to all sorts of problems, from feeling fatigued to muscle cramps, and even dizziness. So, whether you're flying across the country or taking a road trip, be sure to drink plenty of water. A good rule of thumb is to carry a reusable water bottle with you, so you don't forget to hydrate, and to avoid sugary drinks that can leave you feeling sluggish. If you're traveling to a place with a hotter climate, be extra mindful of hydration, and consider electrolyte drinks as well. It's not just about quenching your thirst, it's about making sure your body has the fuel it needs to stay alert, energized, and healthy throughout the day. Speaking of staying healthy, let's talk about the next tip, maintaining a healthy diet on the road. Traveling can be an excuse to indulge in rich foods and snacks that might not be the best choice for your body. But eating well while traveling is easier than you might think, and it's crucial for keeping your energy levels up and your immune system strong. Try to balance out indulgent meals with fruits, vegetables, and healthy snacks. One thing I always recommend to seniors is to plan ahead for meals. If you're flying, check with the airline about meal options, or bring along snacks like nuts, protein bars, or dried fruits that are easy to carry and healthy. When you're traveling on the ground, look for restaurants that offer healthier choices. Many places now have lighter options on their menus. And don't forget to indulge once in a while. It's about balance, not deprivation. A little treat here and there can be part of the fun of traveling, but just make sure you're fueling your body with the right nutrients to keep you feeling your best. Now that we've covered hydration and nutrition, let's move on to something that might seem a bit unexpected: how to make the most of technology during your travels. I know that some people might think of technology as something for younger generations, but let me tell you, technology can be a real game changer for seniors when it comes to travel. There are so many wonderful apps and gadgets that can make your journey easier and more enjoyable. For example, a good navigation app like Google Maps can help you find your way around unfamiliar cities without feeling lost or stressed. Many apps now offer real-time information about traffic, transit schedules, and even walking directions, helping you get from place to place with ease. You can also use your phone or tablet to stay connected with loved ones. It's easy to set up video calls, send messages, or share photos, making you feel closer to family and friends, even if they're thousands of miles away. And let's not forget about translation apps. If you're traveling to a foreign country where you don't speak the language, apps like Google Translate can help you navigate signs, menus, and even have simple conversations with locals. Another gadget that can make your trip more enjoyable is a portable charger. It's a small thing, but trust me, it's a lifesaver when your phone or tablet starts to run low on battery. Whether you're sightseeing all day or just need to check your email, a portable charger ensures you never have to worry about running out of power when you need it most. So, we've covered staying hydrated, eating well, and using technology to make travel smoother. But there's one more tip I want to share with you before we wrap up today's discussion, and it's all about the importance of safety. Traveling is a wonderful experience, but it's also important to take precautions to keep yourself safe. One simple but effective way to enhance your safety while traveling is by organizing your important documents. Carry copies of your passport, travel insurance, and emergency contact numbers, and make sure they're in a separate bag from your originals. You might also want to keep a list of any medications you're taking, in case of emergencies. Another idea is to bring a small, portable safe or money belt to keep cash and valuables secure, especially in busy tourist areas. Also, don't forget about the importance of good footwear. Whether you're strolling around a city or walking along a trail, comfortable, supportive shoes can make all the difference. If you're planning on doing a lot of walking, make sure to break in new shoes before your trip so you avoid blisters and discomfort. As we've seen, a little bit of preparation goes a long way in making your travels more comfortable and safe. But there's one final piece of the puzzle: your mindset. In the next part, we'll discuss how to keep your attitude positive, how to handle travel challenges, and why a can-do attitude is your best travel companion at any age. But for now, remember this: with just a few thoughtful steps, you can enjoy traveling at any stage of life and have the time of your life while doing it. Now that we've covered staying hydrated, eating well, making the most of technology, and staying safe, it's time to dive into the final pieces of the travel puzzle. The last two tips are just as important as the others because they focus on how you can make the most of your travel experience, both mentally and emotionally. After all, traveling isn't just about logistics, it's about enjoying the journey, feeling positive, and making memories that will last a lifetime. Let's start with the fifth tip: managing your expectations and embracing flexibility. As we get older, it's easy to feel like we need everything to go perfectly when we travel, but the truth is, travel is often unpredictable. Flights get delayed, weather changes, and plans can shift unexpectedly. So, instead of stressing about the things that might go wrong, try to embrace a flexible attitude. You may not always be able to stick to your original plan, but you can always find a way to make the most of it. For instance, if a tour gets canceled due to bad weather, you can take the opportunity to explore a nearby museum or enjoy a relaxing day in a local cafe. If you're in a city and you miss a bus or train, instead of getting upset, look at it as an opportunity to take a leisurely walk through an unfamiliar neighborhood and discover hidden gems you wouldn't have seen otherwise. Having a flexible mindset can turn potential disappointments into new adventures. It's also important to manage your expectations around how much you can do in a day. When we're younger, we might have been able to run around all day without a second thought, but as we get older, it's essential to pace ourselves. Instead of planning an exhausting day of activities, think about balancing sightseeing with time for relaxation. Don't feel pressure to see everything. Sometimes the best experiences come from just sitting back and soaking in the atmosphere, whether you're people watching in a bustling market or enjoying the calm of a park. The final tip I want to leave you with is one that's especially close to my heart: maintaining a positive attitude and staying open to new experiences. Traveling after 70 is a wonderful opportunity to embrace life with a fresh perspective. It's a chance to rediscover things you love, explore new cultures, and experience the joy of learning something new. While there may be challenges along the way, keeping a positive attitude will help you overcome them with grace and resilience. Think of travel as a lifelong learning process. Whether you're learning a few words in a new language or discovering a new hobby like photography, every experience adds to the richness of your life. Don't be afraid to try new things, whether it's sampling a new cuisine, taking up a new activity, or simply sitting down to chat with locals. The world is full of wonders, and no matter your age, you can still have fun exploring them. And while we're talking about having fun, let's not forget that travel is a perfect excuse to connect with family and friends. If you've got loved ones who are also passionate about traveling, why not plan a trip together? Sharing experiences with others can create lifelong memories and give you the chance to bond over shared adventures. Traveling solo can be wonderful too, but having a companion can make the experience even more special. So, what have we learned today? Traveling after 70 isn't just possible, it can be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life. By staying active, packing wisely, hydrating, and eating well, you can ensure that your body is ready for the journey. By choosing destinations that match your pace, staying safe, and using technology to your advantage, you can make your travels smoother and more enjoyable. And most importantly, by embracing a positive mindset, staying flexible, and being open to new experiences, you can make the most of every trip you take. As you plan your next adventure, remember, it's never too late to start exploring. Age doesn't have to hold you back, it can only enrich the experiences you have, making each new journey that much more meaningful. The world is waiting for you, and the best part is, you've got the wisdom and life experience to truly savor it. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Have you traveled recently, or are there any destinations you're dreaming about? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content that will inspire you to live your best life, no matter your age. Here's to new adventures, lifelong learning, and living your best life at any age. Safe travels.